Hey everyone, in this video I want to know, what do you plan on doing to your hair for the new year? What do you feel like changing about your hair regimen for the new year? Like next year, are you going to moisturize more? Next year, are you going to sleep with a scarf more? Next year, are you going to cut off your relaxed ends? Next year, are you going to start using heat protectant? So I want to know, what are you guys going to do differently than what you usually do? And this is only if you're that type of person that says, once the new year starts, I'm going to do this. Some people are just like, it's another day, and that's fine too, because it's true, it is just another day. But for those of you who feel like it's a new year and I want to do something different and I want to start off the new year right, what are you guys gonna do? So for me, what I want to do is get my split ends under control. A lot of people believe that I don't have them and that my hair is perfect, and that's not true at all. I have all types of split ends in my hair, and it's crazy cutting them out. But the reason I do it is not to be tedious and not to, you know, sit there for hours and waste time cutting the hair. One, I actually enjoy looking at my hair, observing my hair, seeing the changes in my hair, and seeing what areas have the most split ends. Because if you can see what areas has the most damage and what areas are constantly getting split ends over and over again, then you can manage what you do. You can change your hair regimen, and you can change maybe how you style it. Maybe it's a style that you constantly do that's just wreaking havoc on one particular part of your hair. So it's really important to look at the hair, even if you're not going to sit there and snip all the split ends one by one and do the search and destroy, as they call it. Even if you're not going to do that, it's good to observe the hair, especially if the hair is long enough. Sometimes when you're just starting out, the hair is very short and we can't look at it. I was there, and I'm even there now actually, because the back of my hair broke off a little bit, and it's nothing drastic, but I'm kind of a picky person and I notice a lot. I pay attention to everything, unfortunately, and I did notice that the back of my hair is not as long as it used to be. The same for my edges. People seem to believe that my edges are, you know, thriving and full and that they're long and even, but while my edges are, I mean, they're there, they are present, they're not as thick and as long as they used to be. So, you know, that's something that I'm also battling with, and I do try to do looser styles, like this one for example. It's not my favorite, but I do like it, and what I like most about it is that I'm not pulling on the front of my hair, I'm not pulling on my edges, and the fact that this ponytail, this bun is very loose. So essentially this is a protective style. I'm not really causing any harm or distress to the hair. It's not a tight ponytail or anything like that, so I'm doing more good than harm in this situation with this hairstyle. So I'm going to show you guys the back of my hair, what I'm talking about. A lot of you might think it's not a big deal, but a change is a change, and I do want to make sure that it doesn't continue to break off and develop split ends like it has been doing. So as for the back of my hair, these are very short pieces. And this part of my hair in the past, it was long. It was about even with the rest of my hair. But now the pieces are getting shorter and shorter, and every time I look at them, I notice a ton of split ends. All different split ends everywhere. Every time I look at it, I almost have to cut the whole thing off, like the whole length across, because there's so many split ends and there's so many different types of split ends there. So the only thing I'm thinking is that it could be from me putting ponytails in the middle of my hair, and when I put in the ponytail holder, it's causing damage to the hair that's here, because that's where the ponytail holder is stopping. Or another thing that I came to the conclusion about is that it's me, when I wear my hair down, it's just rubbing on my clothes, and my clothes are just like wrecking the hair. So it's either one of those. I'm going to try to change both. One, I'm going to wear looser ponytails when I do wear them. I'm also going to moisturize the back of my hair there more, just because, and see if that makes any difference. And another thing I do when I go to bed is this. I sleep with my normal scarf, the pink one that I've always been showing you guys, but then I have a second scarf. And then I just roll it down like this. I brush the hair really taut and really tight in this area. as you guys can see, the scarf comes all the way down to the end of my hair, and that should give me some relief with the split ends when I'm sleeping at night. Because with the scarf that I have now, just the pink one by itself, this one that I've been showing you guys, it's gotten looser. The elastic is very loose now, and it doesn't cover the back of my hair. And also my hair is so big, like in volume, that this doesn't come all the way on my head anymore. So I have to find a different scarf again, but this time a really big silk scarf if I can find it. Just a huge piece of silk material. So I have to do that for the new year. And I'm going to moisturize, like I said, more, still with the Karen's Body Beautiful cream, and hopefully those things will help me keep the hair in back of my head from shedding more. Because if you don't stop a problem when it starts, then you start losing more and more and more hair to the point where you don't have much hair in the back of your head. And as far as I'm concerned, if you're missing your edges and you have long hair, or if you're missing so much hair in the back and you have long hair, then that's not the most desirable thing. We want long hair with nice edges and nice nape areas as well. So those are the things I'm going to do. And feel free to tell me what you guys are going to do, and have a happy new year.